Well, good morning, everybody. Let's start a little project that we're going to take care of this morning. I need a new knife grinding jig, or another one. Now, this is my original, the first one I built. It still works fine. The only problem with it is it's a little bit small, a little bit short. When I have a larger knife to build, such as the big bowies, the bigger butcher knives, chef knives, those kind of things, this is a little bit hard to deal with at times. So we're going to build a new jig. Now this one's still going to work fine, but I'm going to use the hardware from here because I forgot to pick that up this morning. And then we'll modify the sander just a little bit. So first thing we're going to do, now this is 1/4 inch aluminum, 1/4 inch, 4 inches wide, and a little over 25 inches long. Now I almost did not find this. And John's number, whoever John is. I stopped at I went everywhere in town this morning trying to find it. Nobody carries thick metal like this. It's coming back down the road, stopped at the boat trailer dealer where they make boat trailers. Good folks. They built 2 axles for me, and they can build anything you want. Eddie English boat trailer company. With boat trailers, any kind of trailer you want, they can build it. Big, nice, professional shop. And they had this piece here, which was perfect. Made me a good deal on it. So that's what we're going to use. First thing I'm going to do, it's just a little over 25. So now this is not critical as far as the length. So we're going to go 12.5. 12.5 inches. The marker's not wanting to mark on there. And, that's close enough. I can see good enough to cut. And I'm going to cut it in half. And you can see this one's going to be a good bit larger, longer, and taller than this one. Now let's get this cut in half, and I'll show you the next step. Alright, got it cut in half. Like I said, it's slightly not exact, but that's okay. That's not a critical thing. Now I've got here a 12-inch piano hinge. If I can get it out of the package. So I know I've been getting some grief because I'm not using a knife that I made to cut things with. But to be honest with you, I don't have one of mine. Except what I have in my emergency bags. Because the last one I gave away. Now I give away knives. I build knives. And I have the last one I gave it away off of my belt. So I was wearing it. Pardon me. Anyway, that's fun to do. But now what's going to happen is I'm going to square this up, mount it here. That way it's going to be able to go up and down like that. Now I've got a lot of polishing to do on both surfaces to make it look better, especially on this bottom surface here, so it'll slide back and forth as I'm using the jig. And I'm going to use my palm sander for that, and we'll see that in just a little bit. First thing I want to do, I'm not going to use these screws here. Came with it. We're going to use self-tapping screws. Even though they're self-tapping, I'm going to go ahead and drill some pilot holes make it easier. I'm going to square up the hinge like this. Hang on. I'll fold this hinge down like that. Get it just about centered. And like I said, the measurements are not crucial except for the hinge. The hinge has got to be square. Okay, got that one clamped. And got that one clamped. Now I'm going to put it over here in the vise and set it up and drill my pilot holes, and I'll put in a screw on either end to make sure it stays there. Then I can remove the clamps, then I can move it to the drill press and do it over there a lot easier. Now I'm going to use a 3 30-second drill bit for the pilot holes. An eyeball the center. Looks good. We're going to go ahead and put our first hole here. Off there. Well, maybe we won't. Maybe that one's dull. Let's try it again. Get a little more speed on it. Oh, there we go. Now, before it moves around any, take our self-tapper. Well, that's not wanting to self-tap, is it? Hang on, let's make our pilot hole a little bit bigger. Alright, let's step up to an 1/8 inch drill bit for the pilot hole. Let's get us a new screw because I think that one's probably dulled out. Make sure we're still flat, which we are. There we go. That's all we need. We'll go down here and do the same thing, maybe smoother this time. There. Now we can move it over to the drill press and drill our holes much easier. Now I already have a 1/4 inch bit installed in the drill press. While it's there, I'm going to drill a hole right here on the end, and all this is for is to hang it up on the wall when we're not using it. just like that. Now I'll come back after I sand it off. I'll come back with a chamfering bit and chamfer that ends. See, I've been watching these machine shop guys on YouTube, and I'm learning stuff. Really enjoy watching them guys, all of them. Alright, pretty straightforward from here. I'm just going to drill pilot holes, put in the screws, and then we'll move to the next step. Now I've got my screws in, except for one. I don't know what I was thinking. I grabbed the wrong drill bit and drilled the hole too big. But that'll hold it just fine. There would not be something I made if there was not one mistake made. Alright, what I'm going to do now, put it on the belt grinder. I'm just going to knock the heads of these bolts off. The screws. And that'll also start the process of getting that flat. Okay, just like that. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to get the vice grips so I can hold this easier. And the camera's really in my way, so you get the idea. Just going to flatten off this bottom here. And then we'll go to the next step. Alright, I got it cleaned up with the palm sander pretty much. Now this next piece here is going to go on. And this piece is actually where the knife rides, where it sits while you're doing the grinding. See, I'm about to goof up. It actually goes on this side here. Okay, that's nice and smooth. Down here. It's going to sit like this. There's not an exact measurement from here to here. We'll put just a little tiny mark there. We'll put a square here, and this is the side that it came with. That was cut square. The piece that I cut was not cut exactly square. Okay, we'll hold our square right there. Put us a line. And this piece should be square from the factory. It's square enough for what we're doing anyway. And we'll put another one there so I don't forget which way it goes. Just like that. Well, I should mark the cutoff point, shouldn't I? Alright, we'll cut this off. Drill a couple of holes to mount it. Just like I did these. Just like those. And then we'll get the hardware off of there that we need on here. And we'll show you the next step here in just a minute. Alright, I've got the hardware that holds everything together. Right here. Nah, don't. Hang on. always at the end of the job, that's when things get irritating. Y'all ever notice that? Or is it just me? Hang on, I'll bring you back in a minute. It's going to take me forever to get this off. Alright, got it off of there. Let's see, I know my hand's in the way. Got it lined up. Center punch. Now, we'll drill 2 holes. Mount it back down. And the reason I had to take it apart because I can't get the drill in there to drill the holes or put the screw in. I'm going to chamfer these holes. The bottom ones here I'm going to go pretty deep because they're going to take a wood screw. Try to get my arm out of the way for the handles to go on. Just like that. Take that one just a little bit more. That should do it. Yep. Now, we're almost complete. We put the handles on here where I hold on to it. That's the hole to hang it up with. And wouldn't you know it, this is supposed to be on top of that line. So I'm about a half to 3/4 of an inch off too tall this way. Now, in place of taking all this off and redoing all that, I'm just going to scribe me a straight line and cut this little section here off, and then get everything sanded smooth, polished, and it'll be ready to go very shortly. Alright, boys and girls, there we go. The new knife making grinding jig is done. Pretty cool, huh? One more step. Take a permanent marker and there, we mark it. And that'll probably come off eventually. Now, the main reason for this, I think I said before, is to handle bigger knives. The big bowies, the big butcher knives, and all that. Now I've got this polished down pretty smooth. And the way it works, as far as the angles, and we'll go over that in the next video. Lift it up. Make the angle sharper. However you want to do it. Now I'm going to have to set this one to my preference because the old one was already set. And we'll go over the angles and all that kind of stuff in the next video. And a demonstration. Because it's late in the day, I have dinged up my hands really bad today. Because I had a few other things come up I had to take care of. But the handles are just some scraps of deer antler. I can hold it, move it back and forth like that. There we go. What do you think? I have no doubt it's going to work. And next video, like I said, I will demonstrate. And before I demonstrate, I'm going to do the one little modification on the belt grinder, which won't take but just a few minutes. Got to cut a piece of metal and I'll show you what that's all about. No big deal. There you go. Yeah, see, it's turning you up here. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you for your support. The link to my website down in the description box, and I will link to where I got this aluminum from the boat trailer place. Anybody local, go by there and see them. They're good folks. And that's it for this one. See y'all on the next one.